POV, you have an Android. The students are stressed from all the work, and giving them more won't make it better. Schools. There's a science test. Panic. You studied for the test. Calm. You studied for the math test. Panic. Teachers. Come at least 5 minutes early to class, students. So you are going to leave us at correct time. Right? Takes 10 minutes extra to take attendance at the end. Right? The start of a new school year. Students. Teachers. He's gaining on us. People who solve prove that questions by solving and equating both sides by applying 69 rules and formulas. People who multiply both sides by 0. I need help with a school survey. I ask Reddit for help. Nobody helps, and I get a bad grade. Nobody help, and I get a bad grade. Students. Don't be afraid of asking questions. Why didn't you pay attention? The moment you graduate high school, you realizing you have to deal with student loan debt, can't get a job with no experience, and don't know how to file your taxes. Teachers before quarantine. Go to page 96. We will be learning about fractions today. Teachers now. Guys, please say something. I miss the brain that can understand this. Can't believe there was actually a time in my life when I could solve this. What gives bad teachers feelings of power, money, status, being a nut to kids because you can? Me when the teacher leaves the Zoom, so you're the host now. Well, I guess I'm in charge now. If we do work on books made of paper and paper comes from trees, does that mean we do our schoolwork on dead corpses? A classmate that was first to hit you. I sleep. The other classmate that fight back. Real shut. The smart kid in class when someone makes a unscientific joke about space. Is this some kind of dumb people joke that I'm too smart to understand? Me and the boys walking into the school knowing we played video games all night instead of preparing for the exam. My teacher asking my sleeping ace what is the powerhouse of the cell. Me who gets my knowledge from memes. Teachers then. Good morning, students. Please open the book on page 69. Teachers now. Guys, please wear your masks properly. Teachers be like. In class A, this is the worst class. In class B, this is the worst class. Me telling my friends I'm in game in more 10 minutes. My 500 assignments due tomorrow. When school boosts your sarcasm. My sarcasm. School is the best place in the world. Change my mind. Math teachers when you solve a math question even Einstein couldn't solve, but you didn't use her technique. When you roast the school bully, but he tastes bad. I've won. But at what cost? Not giving homework on the weekend, so students can relax. Or, draw 25. Teachers. When you hear people discussing whether the answer to the physics final was 1.42 times 10 to the negative 4th power joules or 3.12 times 10 to the negative 3rd power joules, but your answer was carbon dioxide. When you walk in on the kid who forgets to lock the bathroom stall, it was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. Okay, time to sleep. Memories. My younger self trying to act cool in school. A classic. Haha, what an idiot. My geography teacher when I was in 6th class. Strict. My geography teacher in my 9th grade. Lenith. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, teachers who treat girls and boys equally. Parents I told that I passed. Me who only got 51%. My mental health. Schools. Why is everyone so sad? Schools. During a test, when the teacher passes by, you cover answers with your hand, so that the teacher can't see how stupid you are. What girls think tension looks like? What boys think tension looks like? What tension really looks like? I don't think I can have fun anymore. Me. Summer homework. Fun. The teacher. I will show you tomorrow. Panic. The corrected papers. Calm. Oh no. Panic. It's windy today. The rate of transpiration is fast in plants today, due to the velocity of wind. Hence the weather is windy. third graders when they put a basketball under their shirt. Look at me. I'm pregnant now. People who start studying for an exam a month before. People who start studying for an exam a week before. People who start studying for an exam a night before. Me thinking this year of school's going to be great. Stress and anxiety. Every time you do this, x squared plus 3 raised to the second power is equals to x to the fourth power plus 9. Or, square root of x squared plus 9 is equal to x plus 3. A puppy dies. My teacher looking for the project I never did. Me acting confused on where it went. Literature and philosophy student. Recommend me your favorite books. My knowledge comes from my experiences. School teams in movies for 3/4 of the movie. School teams in movies after one motivational speech from the coach. High school teacher. You will learn about this in college. College professor. You must have learnt about this in high school. You failing the subject. Me googling the entire course because I don't pay attention anyways. Schools be like, never give up. It's okay if you gave up sometimes. The duck you want me to do Madder Ducker? Teacher. Are you two friends? Me. No. That one guy who keeps wanting to follow me everywhere. Yes. Me to myself. I'm from future. Please start studying. Then why you haven't bring the question paper from future? Kindergarten's minds in class or something I don't know, never remembered my knowledge as a toddler. All of this is true because it rhymes. When you're doing schoolwork, but the teacher looks over your shoulder and says, so I'm seeing a lot of people doing this wrong. 99% level of stress. Meanwhile in a parallel universe, I do not know what is the powerhouse of the cell. I don't know how to solve x plus 2 equals 7. All I know is how to pay taxes. When the teacher solves a math sum using a method that you have never seen before. Me. That's not possible. Teacher. Darling. You have no idea what's possible. More reasons I hate math. Classwork. 2 times 7. Homework. 3 times 9. Plus 7 plus 4. Test. If you weigh 57 kg and your dog weighs 30 kg, what is the length of the train traveling at the speed of a flying chicken? You haven't done your assignment since 2 months. Your teacher asks for it after 2 months and thinks have a chance to get marks. You spent a whole week completing it and she didn't give you any marks. Reality of exams. Expected question. Students. Question paper. Teacher. Schools be like making students learn a lot of things so they will be interested and will love school. They hate school because they have ridiculous amounts of homework because of it. When you go to your room and you see your mom pulling out a belt next to the test that you failed. Schools be like whoever has the most amount of kind points wins a toy. If I win you'll give me the toy, right? The question is multiple choice. The options are really complex, but your answer exactly matches one of the options. Parents. 30 minutes of gaming does more damage to the eyes than 6 hours of online learning. Change my mind. When you're a year older than someone, but they're in the same grade as you. Confused screaming. Teach useful information that will help students succeed. Care about their mental health. Schools. Teach useless information that will stress students out and make them unsuccessful. Schools. The 4 horsemen of how students react when a teacher looks at them while they are trying to cheat during a test. 3 rules. No wishing for death. No falling in love. No bring back dead people. I wish we had more homework, I'm bored. There are 4 rules. Me paying taxes. School. Education council. We taught him that, right? I didn't teach him that. And you definitely didn't. Don't tell the teacher about homework or draw 25. Teacher's pet. Physics students. Why? Oh, that's why. Reminder notification. Submit homework before 11:59 p.m. Homework in 2019. Homework in 2021. School. The condition or quality of being sad. A source of great sadness. Schoolwork. Schoolwork if it didn't have so much useless information. Me. Tells a joke at school. Me. The rest of the class. That one friend who has the same sense of humor as I do. I learned these things at school. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Parallel lines have a lot in common, but they never meet. But every other line meets once and then drifts apart forever. Backbenchers when it's their turn to present their group science project and the group leader is making sense, impressing the teacher. Schools when there are 5,000 confirmed cases. Schools when there are 5 million confirmed cases. My biology teacher, when I say stomach is the powerhouse of a cell. Say that again, and I will shove this ruler where the sun don't shine. You get quarantined and get to stay home. You're gonna have to make up all the work that you missed for 2 weeks because the teachers didn't post the work. Me. Every time my teacher is talking. Sorry, I can't take in all those words at once. Can you try again? Teachers getting desperate nowadays. Teachers in normal classes. Stop talking. Teachers now. Please guys say something. Taking my test and freaking out and contemplating just giving up cause I don't understand anything. Me after I passed because I didn't give up. When you're doing an English test, but it says you have to write the past tense of remove. What gives people feelings of power, money, status, balancing a chemical equation correctly in the first try? Students. There's a student-free day coming up. Students. We will expect students to be doing work at home that day. Comparison of universe. Milky Way. 100,000 light years. Andromeda Galaxy. 220,000 light years. School. 12321412321421941121241 light years. September. God. So you know how some sins are unforgivable? Google. How to be difficult with the substitute teacher. Me during an exam. Question 1. Option C. Question 2. Option C. Question 3. Option C. Question 4. Option C. Question 5. Option C. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Friends from a year ago. Walking in school. Friends bringing out a pencil. C's work. Depression. Me. Math homework. Me. Calculator. Me. Difficult ELA test incoming. Me. Procrastination. Me. Procrastination. You get a 49% result on your exam. Panic. You found a mistake and tell the teacher about it. Calm. They gives you a 49.5% for pointing it out. Panic. Teacher. Prepare today's subject carefully for next lesson. Girls. Oh no. There will be a surprise test. Boys. No homework. Nice. When I'm at home sick and can't go to school. Playing PS4. Looking at memes / on IMG flip. Actually trying to get better. Alright. Who's in this picture? Answer D has the first part of his name, so that must be correct. Wait, why is answer C correct as well? The average high school student today has the same level of anxiety as the average psychiatric patient in the early 1950s. Teachers. Lol, not my problem. Anyways, here are 5 more assignments worth 90% of your grade. You doing homework peacefully. YouTube. Netflix. Games. Discord. When you get the highest grade in your class on a test, I see no God up here, other than me. Pay the bus fees, even if you are attending classes online. Or, draw 25 students and parents. Some good quality time to make memes. Me in class. Some good quality time to make memes. Me in class. Teacher making us take notes on useless things. Me. Makes memes in school. Teacher. When she see me doing the meme in class. My grades. That's a lot of damage. My grades. How about a little more? When your little brother runs you over in GTA, but the next day comes and you're dropping him off at school. Okay. My turn. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Albert Einstein. Teachers. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Depression. School. Look what they need, just to mimic a fraction of our power. When you are the only one in the classroom that know how to make a web page in HTML. Tech. School life. Most irritating moment. Morning alarm. Most difficult task. Finding socks. Most lovely time. Meeting friends. Most dreadful journey. Way to class. Most tragic moment. Test in first period. The happiest news. Teacher is absent. Me when my teacher gives me extra homework, but instead just gives a student in my class extra points for getting the right answer on an easy problem. Are you seriously joking right now? When the teacher who daily comes 15 minutes late comes on time. Whole class. Something's is seriously not right. School. Babe, it's 8 AM. Time for 6 hours of monotonous lectures containing information which will rarely ever help you in real life. Yes, baby. Monday 20th July. The great end of year test, when you realize the assignments due 5 weeks ago weren't optional. Me, a dumb duck. Going to college. Me, a still dumb duck, but now with debt. Everyone during quarantine. Quizlet. Will you please listen? I'm not the Messiah. Students. He is the Messiah. Trade offer. I receive tons of money and your time. You receive worthless information you are probably never going to use. School. Story of every school goer. PUBG. Fortnite and all the things I shouldn't be doing. Me. Exams. Did you cheat on the test? Yes. What did it cost? F. What are the Mario brothers' views on helping a kid in math? Mario says, show them the best strategy to solve it, and don't tell them directly the answers. Luigi says, let them copy your answers. Is for a lot. Depends on the context. Hours spent studying. No. Seconds spent sleeping. Yes. When you use numbers in math class. Calm. When you use the alphabet in math class. Panic. When you use the Greek alphabet in math class. Freak. Me and the boys in grade 3, when we get our needles without crying. Tough guy finger snapping. Studying something and making a good career. Gaming with the boys and going into debt. Before the test. Teacher. Don't worry. The test won't be hard. Me. X. Doubt. After the test. Me. The test won't be hard, she said. You will pass, she said. Trade offer. I receive all your money. You receive useless information and depression. Schools. What I'll learn at my school. Actually some useful information that I'll probably use. Useless crap that I'll never use in the real world. When you are in the top 10 in quizzes, but make a mistake and fall down to number 24. You know, I was God once. When you hand your test back in because your teacher didn't count the points correctly and you're hoping for a higher grade. Rise. My glorious creation. Rise. My reaction when my mother takes me to school after the crown period. What is this place? Claim that it's not video games making us depressed or draw 26. Teachers and parents. Boys when the teacher tells them to go find the kid that's been in the bathroom for 48 minutes. Bravo 6. Going dark. Me having a good 1 week holiday. That 1000 homework given for the holiday. We make students wear uniforms so that they can make fun of what other kids wear. Reason. Some kids' family don't have the money to get the nice clothes that other kids have. Now what we do is make the uniform really expensive so that the kids' families that don't have money can't afford it. Now what we do is make the uniform really expensive so that the kids' families that don't have money can't afford it. Stop referring to us students as late as it sounds like you're hitting on us. Whoa, teachers. This is worthless. Me brain remembering embarrassing stuff from 13 years ago. Me brain remembering all the stuff I studied for the exam. Wow. Such empty. When the teacher asking a question and you don't want to be called. Damn, this table looking real tabbly. Teacher. First slide. Teacher. Second slide. Teacher. Third slide. Ma'am, you are on mute. Teacher. Ma'am, you are on mute. Let students have fun for 0.00001 seconds or draw 25. Teachers. schools telling students to take their hoodies off because it's a safety hazard and they can't tell who you are with a hoodie on. Students when Cupid came along and make us to wear masks in schools, banks, and everywhere we pretty much go. Student. When you do the assigned homework for hours and hours and the teacher doesn't ask you to show them, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Me. Stays up till 3 AM to complete the project. Teacher on the next day. So class, since most of you haven't done the project, I'm gonna postpone the due date by a week. Me. Guy who finishes the test first and gets most of the questions right. Me who finishes first and gets 5%. You will have 2 hours to complete the exam. Please feel free to use a scratch piece of paper to work out the problems. You will only have one attempt at completing the exam. Please ensure you have enough to complete the exam. Your exam must be completed by April 12th by midnight. Just a note that I do get a report from Canvas of which websites you switched to during the exam and how many times you got this. Teacher. Ask me if you need anything. Me. Can you help me with this question? Teacher. You should been paying attention. Me. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. Write 80 to 100 words. 80 to 100 words. Brain. My teacher telling my class how proud he is how we are handling the pandemic and our schoolwork. Me who did not even look at my homework since the school closed. When it's almost the end of the day and my last class goes the slowest, I feel like this guy. So close, but getting nowhere.